It begins here, a humble two-bedroom apartment in 1911, and a mother struggling to deliver her second child, due mostly to the baby's size.
Ronald weighed well over 10 pounds, and his mother was quite a small lady, so it was quite a touch-and-go situation.
Tampico's Joan Johnson is here to tell you the story, how the doctor rushed over to deliver the infant from danger, an infant who would someday become the most powerful man on earth.
We're so proud of the fact he's the only president born in Illinois.
At the Reagan Birthplace Museum, volunteers show you the stunning picture captured over Tampico, they say, on the eve of Reagan's first presidential election. Double rainbows foreshadowing 2 terms in office. Free of charge, you'll tour the apartment, home to Jack and Nell Reagan with their boys, Neil and the youngest, Ron. But steady work was hard to come by, so the family bounced from town to town.
Living almost as a nomad, always being the new kid in school. But his dad was a shoe salesman and kind of traveled as the work was available.
The family moved north to the town of Dixon, and the 9-year-old found the place he'd yearned for, a real house with a yard.
In his autobiography, he talked about an idyllic childhood here, kind of like a Huck Finn childhood, going down to the Rock River.
For the first time, Reagan felt like he belonged.
They knew their neighbors, they went to church together, they helped each other out, during the Depression.
He threw himself into football and friendships that he'd maintain a lifetime.
It's where he spent many of his formative years as a child here in Dixon.
You'll see the room he shared with his sibling, a place the brothers visited together with Nancy after the boy from Dixon became president. The tour costs $5 a person. Kids under 12 are free. Included in the price is more history at the Visitor Center, where you can buy books, posters, and T-shirts. Down Hennepin Avenue, you'll see his elementary school, now the Dixon Historic Center, with fascinating artifacts and documents like his high school diploma and Oval Office pictures of Reagan reading his favorite newspaper, the Dixon Evening Telegraph. On the other side of the river is Lowell Park, where the teenager won a measure of fame as a lifeguard. It's here that he's said to have rescued 77 drowning swimmers. It's hard to believe that a single person could save so many lives, but the locals say as long as anyone can remember, the currents have been treacherous here on the Rock River, and in fact, swimming is now prohibited here in Lowell Park.
Mr. Gorbachev, open this gate.
He famously helped to bring down the Berlin Wall, and you can actually touch a piece of that Cold War barrier on our last stop. At Eureka College, they pay tribute to their famous graduate with the Peace Garden, a memorable ending point on the Ronald Reagan Trail. Crusin, Illinois, Julian Cruz, News 11.